relation between times of flights and range in case of projectiles having the same range. Range of the projectile is the same means sum of the measure of the two angles must be 90 degrees. One angle is theta, another angle is 90 minus theta. If you add these two angles, the sum of these two angles must be 90 degrees. These two angles we are calling as the complementary angles. For two different angles of projection, ranges are same means the two angles must be complementary angles. Now, velocity of projection must be same in both the cases. One angle is theta, another angle 90 minus theta. I am adding these two. Plus theta minus theta cancelled. 90 degrees remaining. Sum of the measure of the two angles are 90 degrees. These two angles are complementary angles. In the case of complementary angles, ranges are same. Projectile is having same range means those angles must be complementary angles. Here, one angle of projection is theta, another angle of projection 90 minus theta. Flight means the time of ascent plus time of descent. The total time in which the projectile is in air. That this total time you are calling as time of flight. First time angle of projection theta, time of flight is t1. Second time angle of projection 90 minus theta, time of flight is t2. I am talking about if theta 1 is equal to theta, angle of projection is theta, then time of flight is t1. Time of flight of projectile. Formula, time of flight formula, t is equal to 2u sin theta by 2u sin theta by g. Regarding the first time of flight is t1. Regarding the first time, angle of projection theta 1, it is a formula. T1 represents the time of flight during the angle of projection theta. T1 is equal to 2u. In both the cases, velocity of projection is the same, that is u. 2u sin theta 1. First time angle of projection theta. First time angle of projection theta 1 is equal to theta. Theta 1 means theta by g. It is equation number 1. Second time angle of projection 90 minus theta. If theta 2 is equal to 90 minus theta, second time angle of projection 90 minus theta, then time of flight is equal to 2u sin theta by g. It is the formula for time of flight of the projectile. Second time t2. Second time time of flight I am taking as a t2. Now this is a theta 2. Now time of flight t2. Second time this total time is a t2. That is equal to 2. U means velocity of projection. So velocity of projection is u. Velocity of projection u sin theta 2. Second time angle of projection 90 minus theta. Theta 2 means 90 minus theta by g. T2 is equal to 2u. Sin of 90 minus theta, cos theta. Sin of 90 minus theta, cos theta. Sin of 90 minus theta, cos theta. There is a trigonometry formula. Sine of 90 degrees minus theta, that is equal to cos theta. Sine of 90 minus theta cos theta by g. It is the second equation. I am multiplying equation 1 and equation 2. I am multiplying equation 1 and equation 2. T1 into T2. T1 into T2. T1 means 2u sin theta by g. T1, 2u sin theta by g. 2u sin theta by g into T2. T2 means 2u cos theta by g. 2u cos theta by g. T1 into T2 is equals to T1 into T2 is equal to u into u square, u into u square into 2 sin theta cos theta. Here 2 remaining, here I am writing 2 by g into g square. This g I am writing g, this g I am writing here. T1 into T2 is equal to u square 2 sin theta cos theta sin 2 theta, 2 sin theta cos theta sin 2 theta, 2 sin theta cos theta is equal to sin 2 theta. 2 sin theta cos theta sin 2 theta u square, 2 sin theta cos theta, 2 sin theta cos theta sin 2 theta, sin 2 theta by g into 2 by g, 2 by g, u square sin 2 theta by g, u square sin 2 theta by g. It is the formula for horizontal range of the projectile. Horizontal range of the projectile formula u square sin 2 theta by g. Horizontal range of the projectile r is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g. Now please listen here. T1 T2 is equal to u square sin 2 theta by g. U square sin 2 theta by g. U square sin 2 theta by g means r. This u square sin 2 theta by g, r into 2 by g. It is the relation between T1 T2 is equal to 2r by g in the case of complementary angles. T1 into T2 is equal to 2r by g.